Fresh off a win at home Tuesday night, the Clay Center Lady Tigers knocking off state-ranked Beloit. Now the state-ranked Clay Center Lady Tigers take their show on the road to Marysville and open up NCKL play. Lady Tiger pregame is here, being brought to you by Bud's Tire Service. Stay with us. We'll talk with the head coach of the Lady Tigers, Jeff Edwards, when Lady Tiger pregame continues next.
No matter the distance you're traveling this holiday, make safety a priority. To help, from November 16th to December 13th, you'll receive a $70 MasterCard reward card after submission when you buy any set of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires. Stop in and see us at Bud's Tire Service, 410 Court Street, or call 632-2135. See redemption form for complete offer details. Offer expires 12/13/15. Void where prohibited. Reward card issued by U.S. Bank pursuant to the license from MasterCard International Incorporated.
Back on Lady Tiger pregame, joined now by Coach Jeff Edwards. The Lady Tigers improved to 2-0 and a feel-good win early in the season for you guys, Coach. I know it was important for you guys to play well against a Beloit team that kind of stole one from you last year on their home court, and you knew they were coming back with a very talented team, and your girls really rose to the occasion early in the season.
We did, yeah. We wanted to get that bad taste in our mouth from a year ago. We led that game late in the fourth quarter, and that's something that I pride myself and my team on, in the fact that we don't lose many fourth quarter leads, and that was one that slipped away on a questionable last second call. So we had a little fire going into the game, and it was a very talented Beloit team, despite the fact they lost a bunch of seniors just like we did. They have a bunch of younger kids that stepped up this year, and they've shown some great things, and so it was a good win for us.
You have a young team. We've talked about that already, but I want to talk about your 2 seniors who really had great games. Courtney Hamill, it was kind of obvious when you score that many points in one half and really lead your team, but really throughout start to finish, I thought Caitlin Bonenblust and Courtney Hamill just did all the things you would want from a senior leadership on the court, and to get that team a win on Tuesday.
They definitely did, and all the things that you would ask a senior to do, step up, be a leader, do the little things, hustle on defense, find the open person, hit the open shot, just continue to work hard all the way through. I mean, it showed all the way through in their stat lines. Caitlin didn't score as much, but she got some steals. She had some assists. Courtney's line was phenomenal in that second half. 15 points, ended with over 10 rebounds, 4 steals, 5 assists. I mean, that's phenomenal. And in that second half, those two really stepped up and took the team on their shoulders like good leaders should.
I know you've talked about Courtney before, and I mentioned during the broadcast, Phil Casper did the game with me, and I said, watch during dead time. And that's that time when the ball's up in the air on a shot, and see who's working the hardest. And it's always Courtney Hamill. She works so hard. You think those bounces just fall her way. That's not the case. She makes it happen.
Exactly. And a lot of what we do inside with our post players, it's like a little chess match. We're setting up 2 or 3 passes ahead. So our offense is reading what the defense is doing, and we're trying to get them to set their bodies up correctly and just work really hard to get that positioning on the next pass, or even the pass after that. And Courtney does a great job. And it's not something that just happens on Tuesday and Friday night when we play. It's that way every day in practice, which, as a coach, makes you feel good to see that you've got players working that hard.
A lot of people important minutes at important times of the game, I thought, too, from underclassmen up through seniors. And I'll mention Savannah Kipfer, I thought, came up with a big-time rebound late and knocked in one of the free throws. But, you've got to make plays down the stretch, and you saw a lot of different people doing those things.
We did, and Savannah, she's had kind of a tough go the first couple of games. I think she's only played a grand total of about 20 minutes in the 2 games, and we know the refs are going to kind of call it pretty tight at the beginning, and it feels like every time they want to make a statement, it's being made on Savannah Kipfer's end of the deal. So she hasn't got to play as much, but that was big to get that steal there at the end. Another big play that stepped up right there was just a heads-up basketball play by Sydney Calloway. We ran a post flash, and we're looking for the slip cut by our post, and Sid read that the defense vacated her side of the floor and curl cut and went in and hit a huge bucket right there when it was only a 3-point game. So, that was, I'd like to take credit for it. That was just a basketball play by a good basketball player.
That's players playing. It's always good to see those things happen. You guys open up league play tonight, Coach, on the road at Marysville. This team is 1-2, but they've got some talent back. Claire Cudney's put some big numbers up already this season. They've battled Axtell, who's state ranked in 1A. They lost to them, and then they had Sabetha that kind of got to them. They beat a team out of Nebraska. This is a pretty good Marysville team again.
This is a good Marysville team, and it's one that could easily be overlooked, and I've mentioned that to my girls. We can't do that. We kind of did last year, came into their house, and we only won 42-39, and that was kind of a wake-up call to our girls a little bit, that you can't just stroll onto the court and have a team, bow down and let you win the ball game. So we've been watching a lot of film. Marysville is really getting up and down the floor. They're pressing every single possession, and they'll look to get a shot up in the first 15 seconds. So we're going to have to definitely watch for Cudney, and they've got a couple of three-point shooters in there. They're going to want to put the ball on the floor and get it to the hole. And hopefully our adjustments we made after 33 Barons from Beloit, she scored 27 on us, and usually we try not to let that happen. So we're going to come in prepared tonight and play our game, slow Marysville down just a little bit, and hopefully come out with the win.
Big win on Tuesday, a fun basketball game against Beloit. Coach, good luck in the opening up the league play tonight in Marysville.
Thank you very much.
Back on pregame in just a moment. Stay with us.
Did you know that high school students who play sports are also likely to excel in academics? That shouldn't be a surprise. The values of self-motivation, determination, and hard work, especially when the going gets tough, result in success both on the court and in the classroom. I'm Brett Hupka with Clay County National Bank, and we're proud to support our student athletes as they gain skills in both leadership and teamwork. Our best to the Tigers from Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Every major construction project uses concrete in one form or another. From residential driveways to basements, patios, and curbs, Midwest Products make great use of their ready-mix concrete. They operate 4 state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington to meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. Livestock slats, feed bunks, landscape rock, and more are all available from Midwest Products. Give them a call for all your jobs that require ready-mix concrete. 800-371-2252.
Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by Farmway Co-op, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Ray's Apple Market, Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, United Bank and Trust, Hanson Ford of Clay Center, and Central Valley Ag.
Take control of your farm with Base Station 3 from Valley Irrigation. Base Station 3 is the most state-of-the-art irrigation management system available, giving you unprecedented control over your operation. Manage all of your irrigation equipment anytime, anywhere. Experience the innovation and reliability you expect from Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
At Oldie Seed, we take pride in bringing our family of growers the latest seed technology, like our Liberty Link soybeans. Across the country, Liberty Link yielded as well or better than Roundup Ready varieties. And when used with Liberty herbicide, you can control hard-to-kill weeds that have been glyphosate resistant. This season, if you want to give your fields a big wildcat first down, plant a Liberty Link soybean variety from Oldie Seed, proud sponsor of Kansas State football.
And welcome to Marysville. Rocky Downing along with our studio engineer tonight, Bernie Fancello. The Clay Center Lady Tigers getting set to tip off in just a couple of minutes. We'll have the starting lineup and then the opening tip on the way. Of course, Coach Jeff Edwards, we just heard from. Always appreciate his time to give us a chance to talk a little Lady Tiger hoops and how the week has gone since that big win against Beloit. And this is a game that he has concerns about. Of course, he's back at home. This is where Coach grew up and was a standout for the Marysville Bulldogs before going on to be a standout at Bethany College on the basketball floor. Now on the sideline with the Lady Tigers, who are off to a 2-0 start, coming off a win against Beloit, of course, on Tuesday night, as mentioned. Marysville 1-2. They had a win against Auburn, Nebraska. They had losses to Axtell and Sabetha, two very strong basketball programs this year. We know Axtell, of course, followed them into the state championships in volleyball, where they were a runner-up on that Saturday afternoon. And then, of course, very strong as well in the basketball for state ranked coming into the season. And Sabetha, the other loss for Marysville. Starting lineups about to be introduced. We'll come back and give you those starters and the tip-off from Marysville here on KCLY. It's coming your way next.
An old battery can stop you cold. If you're not sure your battery has the power you need to get through another season, it's better to be safe than sorry. Stop in at Hanson Ford and get a Motorcraft-tested Tough battery. Plus, get a $25 mail-in rebate with the purchase of a Motorcraft battery now through December 31st at Hanson Ford. Motorcraft batteries provide dependable power for today's high-technology vehicles across a wide range of conditions. See Hanson Ford of Clay Center. Ford, go further.
Everyone likes shopping for gifts, but not everyone likes to go from store to store searching for the right thing. Bring your list to Patterson Health Mart and you'll have all the names checked off in just one stop. Candles and photo frames, electronics, toys for girls, toys for boys, knickknacks, gift sacks, video games, headphones, jewelry, plush animals, and homemade fudge. Fudge? Oh yeah, that's for me. Don't forget the batteries at Patterson Health Mart in Clay Center.
Hey folks, Bill Rice from the Green Team. Man, have we got a great selection of used trucks on the lot right now. How about this? A 2012 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4-wheel drive with the limited package. It's got the leather seats, the heated seats, and the Ram box. Great truck, local one-owner trade-in. Or how about this one? A 2012 Ram 2500 regular cab 4-wheel drive. Great truck. So come check these out at the Green Team, 802 West Crawford, or check us out on the web at greenteamcars.com.
Resistant weeds are an ongoing threat to crop yields and likely will be an even bigger problem next growing season. Lucky for you, Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready to help you out. We offer custom applications to knock down those weeds and keep them under control. Come in and visit with any of our field experts about how to stay ahead of weeds and give your crops the early advantage in the spring. We'd be glad to go over a custom application program for you at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Listen up! Wallace True Value is always getting calls for scratch and dent freezers, and I found a load of uprights, and they are nice. These are factory blemish models, which mean they have very little wrong with them, a full factory warranty, and a great price tag. 16, 18, and 20 cubic foot frost-free models. Get them while they're hot, or cold in this case. Wallace True Value in Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
Back once again, we bring you to Marysville. National anthem has been played. The two teams getting the starting lineups announced as we speak right now. For the Clay Center Lady Tigers, it'll be Allie Wright-Frederick, the 5'7" junior outside, along with Lauren Lane, who will play in a swing position, just like Sid Calloway, who can kind of play inside and out. Lauren more down inside the paint at 5'6" at a junior, and then 5'8" at a sophomore, Sid Calloway. The Lady Tigers also will start with Courtney Hamill. 5'9" senior, has had 2 straight doubles on the year. And then Caitlin Bonenblust also can play down inside. She's really put a good stat line together without a bunch of points yet, but certainly we know that Caitlin is capable of doing that. But big numbers in assists and rebounds on the season. She is a 5'9" senior. So again, Wright-Frederick, 5'7" and a junior. Lauren Lane for the Clay Center Lady Tigers with the start down in the paint as well for Clay Center. You get Sid Calloway, 5'8" and a sophomore. Courtney Hamill, 5'9" and a senior. And Caitlin Bonenblust, a 5'9" senior as well. For Marysville, they'll look like this in the starting lineup. It will be Claire Cudney, who has really put up big numbers for the Bulldogs this far this season. 20-plus in a couple of games, 25-plus in one. Cudney is a 5'9" senior. Allie Court, a 5'8" senior. Callie Cromie, 5'6" and a junior. Sydney Payshaw is a 5'5" sophomore, and Holly Holthouse, a 5'7" sophomore, will get the start as well for the Marysville Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs go with Cudney, Court, Cromie, Payshaw, and Holthouse. The Lady Tigers, it is Wright-Frederick, Lane, Bonenblust, Hamill, and Calloway. Wright-Frederick, 6.5 points per ball game on the season. Lane, 8.5. We mentioned Courtney Hamill with the 2 double-doubles back-to-back, 12.5 points, 10.5 rebounds a game. Calloway, 8 points and 3.5 boards. And then Caitlin Bonenblust, 4 points and 4 rebounds. The opening tip-off is taken by the Marysville Bulldogs, and they'll have possession to start. Cromie gets it outside, and Larson works it around to the corner right. Ball fake and drive, wrap around pass to the opposite side for Payshaw. Then back outside it comes to Cromie. She'll dribble penetrate, gets stopped in the lane, trying to lob it down low to Cudney, wasn't there. Now right wing three ball on its way, misses wildly off the backboard. Battle of the loose ball, and it's out of there from Callaway. Bonner-Bless down the court. Right Frederick wide open for the lay-in and good. And Clay Center goes up early here 2-0. Allie Wright Frederick, the benefactor of a ball that got loose on the perimeter, and Bonner-Bless fed her perfectly down the floor. Now it's down inside Payshaw, goes across page, and a foul will be called on Lauren Lane. It's the first whistle of the contest, and it goes against Lauren Lane. There will be free throw opportunities coming for Allie Cromie, a 5'6" junior. 2-0 start. Clay Center with the advantage here at Marysville. Bulldogs 1-2 coming in. The Lady Tigers stayed ranked in 4A Division II at 2-0. Free throw rims off for Cromie, and the sophomore will get another chance here with the Lady Tigers on top by 1 bucket. That was the run out on the feed down court from Bonner-Bless to Wright Frederick. Here's the second free throw on its way. Cromie gets this one to roll in. She has her first point. And the Lady Tiger lead is 2-1. Now some full court pressure put on by the Bulldogs. Zone pressure, chasing to double team. Clay Center breaks it down. Bonner-Bless down the court. Wright Frederick, left hand blocked from behind by Cudney, and then out of bounds off of Marysville. Good catch-up defense by Cudney as Wright Frederick took it up with the left hand and had it blocked out of bounds. It'll be Clay Center's basketball. They put 4 around the lane as Wright Frederick looks to inbound. Just underway, almost a minute into the opening quarter. Right corner is Lauren Lane, open from 15 feet, and she drills it. Lane has her first bucket from the perimeter, and Clay Center's lead 4-1. In the backcourt now, pressure by Clay Center. Wright Frederick really turning Macy Larson a couple of different times, and across it comes with a pass to Allie Court, and we've got a carry against Court on the perimeter. It'll be Clay Center's possession with a 4-1 lead. Bonner-Bless will take it out of bounds in front of the Bulldog parent section. And again, full court pressure by the Bulldogs. They go man-to-man this time. They had a zone press the last time set up, and now they go straight man-to-man. Pass comes in from Lauren Lane to Bonner-Bless. Caitlin in the backcourt. Bonner-Bless averaging at 4 assists per game. Had 5 on Tuesday. Here's Hamill down inside. Bucket good. Clay Center up 6-1. The silent assassin puts one in off the glass. Great feed from the wing, but a great cut by Hamill really set that up. And the senior, who is averaging a double-double through the first 2 games, has her first points of the night. There's a drive inside, blocking foul on Wright Frederick, trying to draw the charge on Cudney, and instead a foul is going to be called on the floor. Second whistle against the Lady Tigers, the first on Allie. And it will be out of bounds underneath the glass, left of the window for Marysville. They'll put 3 to one side of the lane, ball side, and 1 on the weak side. It's being inbounded by Allie Court. It comes into the paint, and Court, they threw it back to her, and she was not inbounds yet established. And so the turnover right back to Clay Center has gotten off to a big 6-1 start, and they have the possession back. That's 2 straight turnovers against the Bulldogs. Clay Center in the backcourt. Wright Frederick spins, fires way down the floor. Hamill, good catch in traffic, stops, lobs it low. Bonner-Bless on the weak side, gives it out to Callaway, and now back to the point it comes for Wright Frederick to set the offense. Marysville would love to get up and down the court, get lots of shots off. Here's Bonner-Bless to the lane. First shot no good. Rebound ripped down by Cudney, and then a reach-in foul called against Callaway. So Sid Callaway picks up the foul, tried to tie it up after Cudney had brought down the board, and it's going to be instead a foul against the Lady Tigers. That's the third whistle against Clay Center, and it is going to be the first, of course, on Sydney Callaway. Full court pressure again for Clay Center. Court in the backcourt off to Claire Cudney, who will bring it herself, the 5'9" senior, their leading scorer. She's put 20-plus on the board in 3 games, and now she travels outside. The third straight turnover whistled against Marysville. Savannah Kipper will check in for the Lady Tigers, and that will give Wright Frederick a breather. So Hamill, Bonner-Bless, Callaway, Lane, and now Kipper on the court for the Lady Tigers, who lead 6-1 with the basketball. Lane trouble getting it in, almost off balance as she was trying to keep her position there on the sideline, was able to get it in bounds, and Clay Center has possession. Looks down low, stops. Outside to Callaway. 6-1, Lady Tigers have the lead. Callaway to the high post. Bonner-Bless, backdoor look for Lane. Now to Callaway. At the top is Kipper. Savannah holds and resets the offense. Bulldogs to the man-to-man D. Kipper goes high post now to Hamill. Courtney looks in low. Nothing there. Hands it outside instead to Lauren Lane. 5:25 to work period. Lady Tigers up by 5. Here's Callaway. Free throw line. Hamill Looks backdoor, has Kipfer in low. She's fouled, and Savannah Kipfer's headed to the free throw stripe. Good backdoor cut, and the recognition from Hamill, able to set up Kipfer in low, and she'll shoot 2. Lady Tigers have a 6-1 edge. Coach Edwards trying to talk to his sideline, and he's got a citizen from Marysville that's coming in wanting to bend his ear as he's trying to coach. Of course, as we mentioned, Jeff from Marysville. Callaway gets a breather as Wright Frederick checks in. 6-1 the lead. Kipfer missed on the first free throw try. Second charity is going to be short. Here's Courtney Hamill with an offensive board. Kick out, tries to get it to Bottomless, does. Now Wright Frederick at the point. Right side wing, Kipfer. Bounce pass in low. Hamill establishes herself, backs it up, and puts it off the glass. 2 straight buckets for Courtney Hamill. It's 8-1. Pass took her to the baseline. Good feed from Kipfer, but then Hamill did the rest with a control dribble backing up into the lane and then putting it off the window. 3-point attempt right wing, no good. Lauren Lane clears it weak side, and she's going to be fouled on the rebound. It'll be the second whistle now against the Bulldogs as Lauren Lane, who is averaging 4.5 boards a game, brings down her first carom defensively. 8-1, Lady Tigers lead it. 4:48 to work, opening quarter. Play Center with the basketball and a 7-point lead. Lauren Lane against the Bulldog pressure into Wright Frederick. Dribbles through defense, now stops in the backcourt as Marysville will go man-to-man out of the full court press. Wright Frederick, top of the key, it goes to Bottomless. Caitlin looks baseline right. Lane hit her first bucket from the exact same spot, and Lauren Lane's knocked down 2 field goals, and Marysville forced into a timeout. 10-1 start, almost midway point opening quarter. The Lady Tigers by 9 when we come back.
The 15th. That's the day it arrives. That white standard window envelope sits in the mailbox just waiting to deliver its dread.
That is the day the mortgage bill comes, but it's not that bad. Well, since I refinance with United Bank and Trust, that is.
Oh. Well, now I just feel overly dramatic.
Don't be scared. Take advantage of the market. There's still time to refinance, and that can mean saving dollars each year. Visit newbankonline.com to check out current rates and even begin the refinance process. Rethink, refinance. United Bank and Trust.
Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
10-1 ball game. Lady Tigers have a 9-point lead. 4.5 to work opening quarter. Marysville getting a timeout called after Lauren Lane hit her second bucket from the exact same spot on the baseline right. Hit one early, hit a second one here, and now the Lady Tigers put the full court pressure on out of the timeout. Marysville trouble getting it inbounds. That is a 5-second violation out of the Bulldog timeout. And Clay Center has it back. 10-1 they lead and with possession on the baseline. Wright Frederick will inbound right of the glass on the Lady Tiger baseline. To the corner, it comes to Bottomless. They go outside the lane. Screen set for Wright Frederick. 3 ball in the corner left is strong. Rebound weak side, and they get Hamill for a reach-in foul trying to get to the rebound. Set play for Wright Frederick in the corner, and she shot it strong. Then a foul called on Hamill on the weak side. 10-1, Lady Tigers lead. Marysville back with possession. First foul on Courtney. It is the 5th team foul called against the Lady Tigers here in the opening quarter. In full court pressure, and it comes to Macy Larson up the right sideline with the dribble. She's guarded now by Addie Bowen, who had just checked in. Back outside it comes, and around up top to Cudney. Ball fakes it and drives. Cut off by Mullen and Kipfer. Kick outside, bucket up, no good. Great box out by Kipfer. The Lady Tigers have possession back in a 9-point lead, and Savannah brings it up the court herself. Heard Coach Edwards say in pregame, Savannah's not getting to play the minutes they projected she would because seemingly she's been in foul trouble time and time again. Hamill, pull-up jumper in the lane. No. Kipfer, back up with the left hand and good. Savannah Kipfer with a bucket, and the Lady Tigers now lead 12-1. Great box out defensively by Savannah. And then on the offensive end, it's the roll-off of the shot from Courtney Hamlin, puts it back up to the left off the glass and good. 3:35 to work first quarter. Clay Center with a 12-1 lead. Wright Frederick pestering the ball handling of Tabby Wright outside, and now Bottomless has it. It's 3-on-1 the other direction. The Mullen couldn't quite handle as she cut toward the paint. 3:24 left opening quarter. Lady Tigers have held Marysville to 1 point thus far, and the Bulldogs have scored points this year. That has not been a problem. Sabetha really held them in check, but they put 65 on the board against Auburn, and they scored 62 against Axtell. 12-1 right now. Clay Center the lead by 11 with 3:24 to work here in the opening period. Cudney brings it in left sideline to Allie Cord, who will bring it up herself. Clay Center with the pressure now. Drops back in the half court. Bonenbless pressuring outside. Lady Tigers in a straight man-to-man now. Right Frederick almost forced the turnover. It's down in the corner left now. Kick out right wing. Court for two, and it's good. First field goal of the game at 3:04 left in this opening quarter. And the Lady Tigers have a 12-3 lead. Bonenbless with pressure. Fires it up the left sideline to Mullen. Addie toward the baseline. Here's right Frederick. Good catch to bring it back under control. Now she has it wide open in the left corner. Holds outside. Now crosses over toward the paint. Stops. Kick out up top. Kip for two-pointer. Just on the line. No good. Bonenbless, though, with a rebound. But called for traveling as she came out of the pack. The Lady Tigers got the offensive board and turned it over. Good hustle by Caitlin Bonenblust inside. Lane will check in, and Caitlin gets a breather. Lady Tigers have a 9-point lead. 2:39 left in this opening period. Abby Wright will inbound it. Sideline left to Allie Cord against the Lady Tiger full court pressure. Cord all the way to the paint, cut off by Hamill. 2.5 left. Now the kick out toward the point is going to be run down by Payshaw. Wing left, jumper no good. Mullen the board. She will take it out of the pack, down the court. 2-on-2, kicks it off to right Frederick, and she is cut off by Payshaw and kicks it back outside now to Lane. Clay Center a 9-point lead in the basketball. 2:10 left to work. We're in the opening period. Here's Mullen right wing. Outside between the rings, it comes to right Frederick. High post, left elbow is Lauren Lane. Lane holds there, looking in low. Now backs it out. We've got a timeout taken by the Lady Tiger sideline. 2:01 to work. 12-3. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball on KCLY.
I was putting away merchandise when in walked...
The name's Smart. Maxwell Smart.
It's a pleasure to meet a world-renowned spy such as yourself. How can I help you?
I'm setting up my international spy headquarters, and I need a chair.
Well, right now we have the best selection of office chairs, from the Laurel leather high-back chair for $298 to the Laurel sandwich seat mesh mid-back chair for $156. We've got chairs for every body and every budget. This is your lucky day.
Luck has nothing to do with it. It's skill, I tell ya. Pure skill that led me to Central Office Service and Supply in Clay Center.
The Lady Tigers had held Marysville to 1 point, no field goals until the 3:04 mark. Now with 2:01 left to go in the first quarter, still just the one field goal. Clay Center a 12-3 lead. And out of the Lady Tiger timeout, it'll be Clay Center with the basketball in the front court on the sideline. Addie Mullen will inbound. Mullen has it to the high post. Hamill, she attacks the paint, takes it up inside. A lot of contact, no foul call. The rebound in the corner to Allie Cord. She crosses the timeline, checked there by Savannah Kipper. Now down inside, bucket up off the glass by Harmer. Harmer had just checked in, and Harmer able to get it up off the glass and down. JC, some size inside at 5'9", and a senior for the Bulldogs. 12-5, Clay Center by 7. Minute 30 now remains, first quarter. Here's Hamill, left side wing. Mullen thought about the three, now to Kipper. Dribble drive, stops, gets it off to Lauren Lane. Kick pass, right wing, right Frederick, free ball on its way, short. Long rebound in the corner, right Frederick trying to save it in bounds. Unable to get to it. It's out of bounds to Marysville. Bonenblust back on for the Lady Tigers, and then the Bulldogs bring in Claire Cudney and Callie Cromie as well. 12-5, Clay Center by 7. At one point, led 12-1, and now 2 straight field goals by Marysville unanswered. Right, Frederick near steal, does knock it out of bounds. It'll stay on the sideline right in front of Coach Render and the Bulldogs. 12-5, Clay Center by 7. Court to inbound. Takes it down the court. Now fires it in. Lauren Lane the steal. Lane lobs it low. Right Frederick, ball fake and backs it out with 1:10 to work. She is checked outside by Allie Cord. Now works it right, goes to the post. Bonenblust back to the bucket. Double team. Goes to the ground, called for traveling. Bonenblust so good at seeing the court in that lane and people cutting, and I think she was wanting to look for a backdoor cut, but as she spun, got tied up with a defender and fell to the court and turns it over. Marysville nearing a 5 count again. They do get it in. Allie Cord will bring it up the floor herself. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Clay Center by 7. Drive right baseline, cut off by right Frederick and called for a blocking foul, and that will be the second on Allie. This will be out of bounds to Marysville. That's the 16th foul against the Lady Tigers. Both teams have been in full court pressure, but only 2 whistles against Marysville, 6 now against Clay Center. Court to inbound, left of the glass for the Bulldogs. They put everybody out beyond the lane. Now they cut through the paint. They get it to Cromie. Back outside, ball is loose, and it's picked up by Callaway, and she's off to the races. Sid with the lay-in is good. Sid Callaway, with 2 defenders around the half-court stripe, was just trying to get control. Once she did, she left them behind, and it's 14-5. Court in trouble on the wing right. Gets it down low to Cudney, and it's tied up with Caitlin Bonenbluth. Lane cut off the drive of Cudney, and then Bonenbluth just reached down and tied up the basketball. And the arrow belongs to Clay Center with 33 to work and a lead of 9. It'll be Lauren Lane to inbound. Full court pressure from both teams we've seen up and down the court thus far. Lane into Kipfer. Savannah right back to Lauren. Now to Callaway. Ball fake, stops, double teamed. Needs help, lobs it down the court and throws it away. Went right to Payshawn. Marysville has it back. Clay Center leads it 14-5. Outside is Alex Denner with the dribble. Stops, swings it back left to Cudney. Down to 15 to go. Tries to dribble drive, cut off by Bonenbluth. Now she's used her dribble up, and she throws it away. It was Denner cutting toward the basket, and Cudney trying to pass it back out toward the sideline, and it goes out of bounds to Clay Center. The Lady Tigers have it with a lead of 9 as Lauren Lane brings it inbounds. Kipfer, backcourt, stops, brings it across with a pass to Hamill with 6, now with 5. Here's Kipfer with 4, with 3, drives, tries to get rid of it. Oh, good bounce pass in low, but Bonenbluth couldn't quite handle it. We're headed to quarter 2. Lady Tigers lead 14-5 here in Marysville in the Central Kansas League opener. You're listening to Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball on 100.9.
Farmway Co-op is seeking applicants for a grain manager for their Clay Center elevator. Primary duty is to manage Clay Center and Meltonville grain locations. You'll be responsible for grain quality control and inventory, OSHA, and safety requirements. You must have prior grain and computer experience, excellent communication skills, and customer service. Farmway offers competitive wages, benefits, and is an equal opportunity employer. Deadline is December 14th. To apply, contact Julie at 785-738-0763 or farmwaycoop.com.
The feel of the magic the season brings is in the air, and so is the fresh scent of pine trees. Ray's Apple Market has an assortment of the hardy Scotch pine trees available for Christmas. Stop by and pick out your tree to trim with your favorite decorations, lights, and garland. From slender and elegant to round and jolly, there's a variety of sizes to choose from. Continue the tradition of having a live Scotch pine tree this year. The perfect tree is waiting for you to take home today from Ray's Apple Market.
14-5 leads the Lady Tigers as we head into the second quarter. Marysville's basketball. Clay Center had the one possession on an alternate arrow when Bonenbluth tied it up, so the Bulldogs get it to start quarter number 2. Lady Tigers, 4 points each from Courtney Hamill and Lauren Lane. A bucket apiece then from Sid Callaway and Wright Frederick in the transition game. Clay Center by 9. Marysville has traveled and turned it over again, and that has got to be 5 or 6 turnovers here in the first half. Don't have our stat guy with us tonight. Both Wonk and Flip unable to make the trip, but they would be right on top of those numbers of turnovers because they have started to pile up for the Bulldogs. There was 3 trips in a row where they turned it over outside just on a dribbling violation. Clay Center back with it. They led by double digits once. Backdoor look. Here's Kipfer inside. Up and under. Cudney and good. Savannah Kipfer, I failed to mention her 2 points in the opening quarter. She has 4 now in the game. And that time, Claire Cudney at 5'9" came at her, and Kipper just went underneath the blocked arm and just stood up off the glass and in. 16-5, Clay Center by 11. Cudney makes the 3, drives the paint, gets all the way to the glass, and puts it up and down. That's the first points of the game for Cudney. Third field goal for the Bulldogs at 16-7, and now Clay Center's turned it back over against the full court pressure. Bulldog basketball underneath. Marysville will get it. Alley Court to take it out of bounds, right on the glass. Lobs into Cudney. Guarded by Hamill. And now taken away by Caitlin Bonenbluth. Down court pass, Lauren Lane. Takes it strong, off glass and good. Lane has 3 buckets, and that's an 18-7 lead. And another feed from Bonenbluth in transition full court. That was thrown about 3/4 of the court, and Lane took care of the rest. Cudney drove right into Bonenbluth. No contact whistled anyway. Marysville running a bit of a weave out top. Kick pass goes right to Court. Pull-up jumper, 15-footer, no. Rebound off to Bonenbluff. Looking to the sideline, Savannah Kipfer has it. Kipfer into the front court. The dribble, she works outside against Tabby Wright. Now high post goes to Hamill. Good catch in traffic. Ball almost ripped away. Kipfer runs it down. Bonenbluff outside now at the point. Given to Lauren Lane. Across it comes to Kipfer. 18-7, Clay Center by 11. And with possession, we're in the second quarter. Here's Bonenbluff. Looking down low, finds Hamill. Courtney goes strong and good. Big contact inside from Cudney. No foul called. Courtney Hamill now has 6. And another timeout taken here on the court. 20-7. Clay Center by a baker's dozen here in the second quarter. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
This Christmas, are you planning to give new tablets, computers, gaming systems, or smartphones to your family members? Can your current internet handle all the new devices you're planning to give this season? In Clay Center, Twin Valley Pulse can handle all your needs and more. Stop by their office at 618 6th Street in Clay Center to get the fastest speed that beats the competition. No phone line required and no contracts. Twin Valley Pulse, your life infinitely connected.
Central Valley Ag offers grain producers a grain advisor program.
That allows third-party professional traders to market bushels on behalf of the producer.
CVA's Pro Edge grain sales manager Luke Beckman says a limited-time marketing window is open right now.
You're going to sign bushels up through the program, let CVA market those, see what we can do for you as far as price.
Sign-up deadline is December 15th. Ask for details on the grain advisor program at your nearest Central Valley Ag.
Where the customer comes first.
20-7, Lady Tigers have a 13-point lead just about 2 minutes into the second quarter of play as Clay Center has used defense and some Bulldog miscues, really unforced a couple of times, and they have turned it into transition buckets, and then their half-court game is sharp right now. Callaway, another steal. Long down-court pass, trying to get it to Kipfer, and it's taken away by Allie Court. Back to the way will come the Bulldogs. Right wing three ball up and good, and they will shoot threes, and they can knock them down. Macy Larson connecting on that one. They have hit a bunch of threes this year. As we mentioned, they've scored a lot on the season. Callaway through a couple of defenders, somehow keeps her dribble. No, she does not. Called for a double dribble as she got the pass a bit in traffic. Tried to dribble through the double team and ended up being called for a double dribble instead. So the basketball goes back to Marysville on the sideline. Clay Center will pressure three-quarter court as they take it out just about free throw and extended on Clay Center's end of the court. Marysville headed the opposite direction. They lob it down the floor, and we've got a bump, collision between Cudney and Hamill, and I think this is going to go against Courtney Hamill, and that's going to be her second foul. So Courtney, who had a quiet first half Tuesday against Beloit and put 15 on the board in the second session, just picked up her second foul here after getting off to a quick start in this one with 6 points already. They will leave Hamill in the game. It goes in the corner right to Tabby Wright. Up top, Cudney now for three short. Rebound. Bonenbluss takes it away, and they've got numbers going the other direction. Bonenbluss against Cudney. No good. Rebound comes off to Cudney, and then we've got a foul call down low against Clay Center. This is going to be a 1-and-1 chance for the Bulldogs. So it'll be free throws on the other end for the Bulldogs, a 1-and-1 chance. Lady Tiger lead is down to 10 after the three ball knocked in by Macy Larson, and now Claire Cudney will be at the stripe with a chance at a 1-and-1. Claire's numbers this year, as we mentioned, she has put some big numbers up. She had 25 against Auburn out of Nebraska. She scored 20 against Axel. And then they took on Sabetha, who held them really in check and was held to just 9 points, but that was nearly half of their points in that game. Knocks down the first free throw here. And she misses on the second. She has 3 points. The lead for Clay Center is 9, and they have the basketball back. Bonenbluss to Lane. Up court it comes to Addie Mullen. Back outside the lane. If Mullen, Lane, Kipfer, Bonenbluss, and Chloe Gallagher checking in during that dead ball. Hamill is out with that second foul. Here's Mullen. Ball fakes the three. Drives to the corner for Kipfer. Three ball up. It's long. Rebound, though, weak side to Lauren Lane. Back out it comes to Mullen. Addie will recue the offense. She goes out near the center circle with it. 20-11, Clay Center the lead. Bonenblust has it, top of the key, hands it off to Mullen. Turns the corner left, going strong as foul. That'll be the third team foul on Marysville, as Mullen was able to turn the corner against the first defender, and then catch-up defender on help side had the bumper to keep her from getting to the lay-in. Mullen will now take it out of bounds on the baseline, and the Bulldogs bring Alex Denner back in and Allie Court. Mullen to inbound. Looks low, now goes to the corner instead for Lane at the right elbow. Bonenblust, ball faked and leaves it down low. Gaug is fouled, and Chloe's headed to the stripe. Again, Bonenblust with the feed down in low, and then Chloe Gaug went strong enough to get the contact called. They had it probably blocked initially, but she was strong enough to get it up off the glass, and that allowed the official to see the contact and get the whistle called. 4:46 to work second quarter. And Chloe Gaug knocks in the first free throw, her first point of the night. And the Lady Tiger lead is back to 10, 21-11. Gaug's second free throw is also down. 2 for 2 at the stripe. The Lady Tigers 2 for 4 in the game at this point. Gaug will come out, and Haley Jones now checking in, one of the Lady Tigers seniors. Full court pressure on. Lady Tigers lead by 11. Long down court pass is going to be thrown away. That'll be Lady Tiger basketball on their own baseline. They'll run back to the other end because it never touched anyone inbounds. So it'll be Clay Center's basketball from their own baseline. 22-11. And Mullen will inbound. To the corner it comes to Lane. Free throw line. Bonenblust. Jumper up. Jumper good. The Bonenblast knocks it down. And Clay Center's lead is 13. And now an unforced turnover on the Bulldogs. They stepped across the end line before inbounding, and Clay Center has it back. Timeout on the court. You're listening to Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball on 100.9.
Why would you get a home loan at Union State Bank? 1. Your loan stays here in Clay Center, which means it's not sold to a lender in another state or country. 2. You can come in and see the same loan officer who helped you with your loan, which means no 800 numbers or foreign-speaking customer service reps. 3. This is your loan with your local bank for your community. Union State Bank has helped hold this community together for over 100 years. So let us help you out on your next loan. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
A message from Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia. Brutal winter days will be here sooner than you think. Is your home properly insulated to keep the cold outside and keep your energy bills affordable? If not, Geisler Roofing offers several different solutions, including spray foam insulation. At Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
The NCKL opener here in Marysville. The Clay Center Lady Tigers have a 24-11 lead over the Bulldogs. 4:39 to work second quarter. Defense has led to offense in this one for Clay Center, and then they have capitalized by finishing when they've gotten the opportunity. Bonenblust hit her last jumper from the stripe. It's 2 in a row. Caitlin Bonenblust has 4. The Lady Tiger lead now 15. And the officials, coach on the sideline for Marysville, thinking it was their basketball, but remember they had stepped across the inline, an unforced error, so Clay Center actually did get it back, and now it'll be Bulldog basketball with Clay Center up by 15. Comes in on the sideline left to Alex Denner. She will bring it up herself, guarded by Kipfer. 4:27 to work. We're in the first half. Clay Center leads it by 15. Cudney the drive, and she's fouled. A 1-and-1 chance now for the Bulldogs. Cudney 1 of 2 at the stripe in the game. That's the 19th foul against Clay Center. The foul called against Addie Mullen is her first. Clay Center led 14-5 after one quarter, 12-1 at one point in that opening period. And now they have stretched it out here in the second. Cudney, though, knocks in the first of the 1-and-1. And she'll get the back end of the free throw. Haley Franson just checking on for the Lady Tigers. Also back in for the Bulldogs is Stacey Harmer. So it's Jones, Kipfer, Bonenblust, Franson, and Lane on the court right now for Clay Center. They lead it by 14. And Cudney knocks in 2 straight free throws. Bonenblust will inbound. into lane, double team. Now nearly has it taken away. Bonenblus with it. Lob down court. Here's Franson in the front court. Haley will give it off to Lauren Lane outside. Lauren runs the point now with the basketball, gives it to Bonenblus. Caitlin squares up. She's hit 2 straight buckets from the free throw stripe. Franson outside. High post goes to Bonenblus. Left corner, Lauren Lane. This one just off the mark. Jones, though, back up, no. Rebound inside. Jones again trying to muscle it up and does, and she's headed to the free throw stripe. The senior denied on the first one, muscled it up, got it right back, and it took it through some real contact, and Haley Jones at the line to shoot 2. 26-13, the foul on Claire Cudney, her second foul. Jones free throw up and off the right iron. One more coming. Cranston and Kipper back as guards on the lane at the free throw, or Lauren Lane and Caitlin Bonenblus. Jones, second free throw, high archer, good. And the senior gets her first point tonight. Big-time rebound of her own. Strong shot the first time, and then back up with the contact, and Haley Jones has the free throw. Now Megan Robbins checks in. Jones will come out. Full court pressure again. Kipfer chasing Allie Court right now with 3:48 to work in the opening half. Clay Center leads it by 13. 26-13 ball game. To be 27-13, I believe. Here's a kick out on the right baseline. Back up top. Bonenblus the steal. Caitlin going coast to coast. Steps to the lane. Fingertip roll good. They called her for steps, though, to get into the paint. Well, crossover step, but without the dribble. And the turnover goes right back to the Bulldogs. Big steal by Caitlin Bonenblus, who has done a bunch of that this season already. Now Court up the right sideline, and she forces, Bonenblus it is, forces Court out of bounds. Clay Center has it back. 3.5 to work. Lady Tiger possession as they'll put Robbins down in the post along with Bonenblus. And you have on the wings Haley Franson and Lauren Lane. Savannah Kipper with the dribble out top. Top of the key it comes to Bonenblus. Turns and squares up. Now gets it back outside to Savannah Kipper. Kipper works right with the dribble. Savannah with 4 points in the game. Pass to the back court. Tipped out of bounds by Marysville. It'll be Clay Center's possession. Allie Court touched it last. 3:07 left, second quarter. Clay Center will have it on the sideline. Bulldogs, who have been primarily man-to-man and a half-court zone defense last couple of trips. There's a pass from Lauren Lane that's tipped away, but then tipped out of bounds by Marysville. Clay Center keeps possession. It'll be Haley Franson to inbound, right of the window. Looks low toward Robbins, not there. Lauren Lane, 3-ball left wing, just short. Megan Robbins, good board inside, keeps it alive, now kicks it out to Savannah Kipper. She attacks, back outside Bonenblus, now to Lane, and Lauren backs it out. 2:47 left, opening half of play. Lady Tigers up by 13. Haley Franson holds to the free throw line. Bonenblus, ball stripped away. She was trying to make a pass. Now it's down court to Allie Court, who takes it up off the glass. No, rebound battled for. It's Lauren Lane ripping it down. I think they're going to get a jump ball call, and the arrow goes to Clay Center. To have a score in on that Smoky Valley Concordia game. They're at the half already. 13-10, very low scoring. Smoky Valley leads 13-10 over Concordia. That's a halftime score. Here, the Lady Tigers up by 13 with 2:25 to work. Lauren Lane lobs down court. Here's Robbins. Bounce pass across lane to Bonenblus. She's fouled. She's headed to the stripe. Good catch and feed by Robbins in transition that time to set up Caitlin. And Bonenblus got the bump, and she's headed to the free throw line to shoot 2. 26-13, Lady Tigers on top. And at the stripe to shoot 2 is Caitlin Bonenblus. Foul was on Harmer. It's her first. Bonenblus misses on the first of 2. One more charity coming for the Lady Tigers senior. She'll toe the line here with 2:22 to go second quarter. And a 13-point lead, and she buries it. She now has 5 points in the game. The Lady Tiger lead is 14. Addie Mullen back in, along with Haley Jones for Clay Center. Kipper near steal in the backcourt. She pressures on Dinner. 2:18 left, second quarter. 28-13. Clay Center leads it by 15, and they did just finally correct that scoreboard from earlier. Now the ball in the lane. Lauren Lane takes it away. Lauren up the right sideline, sprint dribble, stops in the front court. Double team comes at her. Haley Jones, ball fakes it, kicks it back out to Lane, now across to Kipfer. Under 2 to work, second quarter. Lady Tigers by 15 here at Marysville. Robbins bumps. Megan's headed to the stripe. Megan did a good job on that pass going to the elbow high post to come meet the basketball, and as she did run toward it, was bumped in the lane by Macy Larson. And the Lady Tigers will get a chance at the stripe here for the 1-and-1. Both teams in the bonus. Strong rebound pulled down inside by Harmer. Minute 50 to work, first half. Clay Center by 15. Right side wing, pull-up jumper in transition. No good. Shot taken by Larson. Rebound to Kipfer. Now she gets it away to Lauren Lane. To Robbins. Still in the backcourt off to Lane, and will bring it across with the dribble. Left and deep it goes to Mullen. Addy, a couple of ball fakes. Now to the high post. Good catch again by Robbins to Kipfer. Pull-up jumper off glass. No. Robbins, straight back bucket is good. Megan Robbins, big board inside on the offensive end. The bucket goes off glass, and Clay Center has a 17-point lead here. A minute 14 to work, second period. Cross it comes from Dinner to Court. Kick outside, again to Larson. Now she's giving it away to Cromie. And the lob down inside. Harmer has it, shot up and good. J.C. Harmer's second field goal. Clay Center leads it by 15. They've doubled up the Bulldogs at 30-15. Double team on Kipfer on the inbounds. Full court pressure by the Bulldogs. Clay Center has handled it very nicely up and down the lineup. Here's Lauren Lane attacking with the dribble. The left baseline goes to Kipfer. Savannah back outside. Lane, good catch in traffic. Right side wing. Addie Mullen open for the three ball. Just short. Long rebound, though, and Addie runs it down. Clay Center keeps possession now with 30. Up by 15. Lane across to Mullen. Clay Center is going to look for a final shot now with 22 seconds left. They work it around the perimeter. Lauren Lane kicks it right wing. Mullen to the post for Jones. Haley turns, spins, ball fakes, takes it strong, no. Weak side rebound comes away to Cromie. 10 seconds left. Dinner will bring it toward the timeline. Down court past Mullen, the steal, and then stepped it around as she was racing up the floor. Just ran out of real estate. 30-15, 6 seconds left. Kathy Wright steps in for the Bulldogs as the Lady Tigers have a 15-point lead. Bulldogs will have the basketball. Free throw line extended on the Bulldog end of the court. Right side wing, alley court. 2-ball at the buzzer. Strong. Weak side board up and actually goes in. Did it beat the buzzer? I think they're going to say yes. The 13-point ball game headed to half. Lady Tigers lead it 30-17. We have some special guests coming up at halftime. Stay with us. We're back right after this.
With fall harvest in the bin, it's time to plan next season's bumper crop with Oldie seed, corn, and soybean varieties. We take pride in the latest technology. Oldie will be one of the first to bring our family of producers the latest Extend, Liberty Link, and Enlist soybean varieties. This season, if you want to give your fields a big Wildcat first down, plant a high-performance corn or soybean variety from Oldie Seed, proud sponsor of Kansas State football.
Back once again, we bring you to Marysville. Lady Tigers impressive first half. The Bulldogs did get a buzzer beater there at the end of the half to get back on the scoreboard, but it's a 13-point Clay Center lead going into the halftime break. Leading scorers for the Marysville Bulldogs, 5 points from Claire Cudney, 4 from J.C. Harmer, a 3-ball from Macy Larson, 2 points each, Alex Denner and Alec Court, and then Kaylee Cromie knocked in 1 free throw. The Lady Tigers are led by Courtney Hamill and Lauren Lane's 6 points. Caitlin Bonneblust has 5, 4 from Savannah Kipfer, 2 each from Megan Robbins, Sid Calloway, and Allie Wright-Frederick, and Megan Robbins. And then you have the 2 free throws from Chloe Gowd, 1 free throw for Haley Jones. Everybody in the act here in Marysville. The Lady Tigers lead here at half 30-17. We're going to get you a quick timeout. When we come back, we're going to talk Tiger Wrestling. We have Gabe Ware and Coach Brandon Pagorsz joining us at halftime.
The Citizens National Bank has a long history of supporting the students of our community, on the mat, on the court, or in the classroom. Our support doesn't stop when the season is over or the school year ends. We believe in the value of higher education that is building our future leaders of our community and country. CMB offers a student checking. This account will transition you from being a local student to attending the college of your choice. Stop by and talk with one of our CSRs today. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Tonight's halftime gives us a chance to talk with Tiger Wrestling, Coach Brandon Pagorsh and Gabe Ware, a guest we had earlier on our locker room show, which can be seen on the KCLY YouTube page. Right now, we're going to give you that conversation, starting off with the lone senior on this year's team, the hick from the sticks. Gabe Ware joins us on the locker room show. And Gabe, you know, you come into this season 6-1 to start. As the lone senior, it's been a great start to the year. Kind of give us a look at what the season's been like through two events, the double duel and then the Riley County duels that you took place in last weekend.
Well, starting out, we only got about 12 guys going out, and so, that kind of puts us in a hard spot for duels. But going out and get that double win over JC and Chapman was pretty sweet. And then I think everybody wrestled really well over at the Riley duels. But like I said, giving up 4 opens, it doesn't really help us out when duel-wise. But I think everybody's wrestling really well.
You know, 6-1's a great start. What are some of the things you have in your mind personally, maybe as a team and for yourself this year on the season?
Well, I know that a lot of guys have high expectations for this team, and I think we're going to do really well at state this year. And personally, I want to get in that finals match at state, and can't wait to get a hold of that one guy that beat me last weekend again this weekend.
I love the attitude. To no one's surprise that knows Gabe and the competitor that he is. As you look at this last invitational, I know senior night's still a ways off in February. Have you thought about what it's going to be like this Saturday to step on that invitational mat one last time?
Try not to think about it too much, but it's going to be pretty hard, but I'm just got to leave it out all on the mat, one last time.
And it's got to feel good to be on the mat. I know last year was one of those deals where you just had to deal with and then move on for the rest of the season. All right, Tiger Trivy, you know this deal from football. So in honor of Christmas, if you were to pick a Clay Center Tiger wrestler that would most be like Buddy the Elf, who would it be?
Hunter Mullen.
For some reason, I had the feeling you were going to say that, Gavin. I just had a feeling. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
We always watch Rudolph as a family right on Christmas Eve. So
perfect. I love it. And what have you asked Santa for this year?
Game of cornhole. You know that game?
Yeah, we have it at our tailgate. Come over sometime. You can check. I thought sure it was going to be a trip to the state finals in wrestling. You don't need Santa for that.
I don't need Santa for that.
I like it. Gabe Ware, the hick from the sticks, with us on the Locker Room Show.
Resistant weeds are an ongoing threat to crop yields and likely will be an even bigger problem next growing season. Lucky for you, Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready to help you out. We offer custom applications to knock down those weeds and keep them under control. Come in and visit with any of our field experts about how to stay ahead of weeds and give your crops the early advantage in the spring. We'd be glad to go over a custom application program for you at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Back at halftime, and once again, we're going to get a chance to talk with Tiger Wrestling. Coach Brandon Pagorsh joins us next. This entire interview can be seen on the KCLY YouTube page. Go check it out. Joined now by Coach Pagorsh. And, Coach, you guys have gotten the 2 wins, as Gabe told us, against Chapman and Junction City. I think, I'm going to guess, you've been asked this a few times by fans, maybe other coaches. You don't have a lot of numbers out this year. Gabe alluded to it as well. Your quantity is not big, but I know you and I have talked. You were excited coming into this year. You feel your quality is really superb.
Oh, absolutely. We have a quality group of guys out on the mat for us. And, it is kind of disappointing not having the numbers because you like to see those reciprocate and you like to see the kids, grow as the years go. But the kids that we have already grown tremendously this year. We got a nice little group of freshmen, along with a good group of junior and senior leaders that have helped the kids out. So I really look forward to what this year brings. But in terms of working with the kids in practice with the small group, we've just been able to get so much more. There's the word quality again. Just good quality reps, good quality goes in practice, and therefore the coaches have been able to work with the kids a little bit more. So, quality is kind of that word that stands out, and that's what you got here. You got a good group of kids, and I think we can do great things this year.
You talked about the coaches. You mentioned them. Give us a look through your staff that you have working with you this year.
This year I have Craig Rickley with me again. That's a 7th year we've worked together. Michael Brownell's in his 6th season with the high school. And then new this year for us is Coach Michael Patnode, who was a former Clay Center state placer and wrestler, and he's done a great job coming in as a new coach.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to see those guys come back that we followed through their careers as wrestlers on the mat. Through the first 2 duels, the wins over Chapman and Junction City, and then the Riley County Duels tournament. Where do you score your team this early in the season? It may be tough to put a real score on it. How do you feel coming out of those events?
I feel really good. Those were dual competitions. We were giving up some opens, so that's gonna hinder us. But tournament-wise, I feel really good. I feel, at the state tournament, if you have 6 guys that score points for you, and 6 guys that are in that placing kind of, point scoring category, you've got a really good chance. You're going to trophy for sure, if not win it. And I feel that we have close to that. And so therefore, I really think, February is going to be nice to us and nice for us. And we can come into that state tournament charging hard with guys that are there to go in and win the tournament. I'm thinking we've got 4 or 5 guys to make the finals. So I like our chances, especially in the tournament type of setting. In a tough tournament type setting, I really like that. So
regional championships this year. We're not traveling way out west anywhere for the first time in a while. You guys go to Smoky Valley. I'm guessing you've at least taken a look at what that looks like.
Yeah, it's kind of stayed consistent year in, year out in the teams that we face. However, it's going to be tough. It's a tough region. It's 4A is a tough tournament to qualify for in terms of what you got to go through. But not traveling out west will help us, especially in the winter months. And then I think going into that regional, we've performed well the last couple of years. So that's what we're working for. I feel our kids have a good feel for that. They have the experience of wrestling in regionals and even at the state tournament. And so I think that if we can keep everyone healthy, we're going to have a good charge there at regionals as well.
Okay, Coach P's first take at Tiger Trivia.
Okay.
You loaded up for this deal?
All right.
If you could name one Tiger wrestler that is the toughest to take down, who would you think it would be?
On this year's team?
This year's team.
Ooh, toughest to take down on this year's team. That's hard to say. Gabe and Ryan are both pretty hard to take down. I'd say it'd be a toss-up between Gabe or Ryan. They're both really hard to score on. They're both real strong. Gabe's really strong, and Ryan's his technique is really good. And he's ever since he started wrestling has been hard to score on. So it'd probably be one of those two.
It's great you got to think about it, though. That means there's a lot of guys that are tough to take down on this team. All right, do you open Christmas gifts on Christmas Eve or on Christmas Day?
Oh, we do a little bit of both. We do some of the gifts during Christmas Eve, but then Santa comes and brings good things for the kids on Christmas morning, so we get to take part in both, which is fun.
We can all think back to, as kids or as parents, those little ones running around. You're living it right now, so a fun time. Name the last song and artist you either purchased or downloaded.
Last song or artist that I downloaded. I downloaded a live show from this summer that I went to. It was a String Cheese Incident concert, so not many people will know who that is. However, it was a live show that I downloaded from going to this summer. So
most know that I'm a music fan. I can always count on this guy to come up with someone I've never heard of, and then I listen, it's like pretty cool stuff. So you have some obscure taste, but they're ones that I seem to adhere to, it seems, when you bring them up. So it's kind of cool stuff. Coach Pigors, as always, we appreciate it. Good luck this weekend at the Invitational.
All right, thanks.
Stay with us. Halftime from Marysville continues next.
Our thanks again to the help from Coach Pigors, Gabe Ware joining us for our locker room show and for being on here at halftime. We are back underway here in Marysville. The Lady Tigers and Bulldogs have actually had 2 turnovers against Clay Center, one now against Marysville, who has the basketball back, and now it's going to be a near turnover. Bonneville nearly took it away, but ran out of room to save it in bounds, and so it goes back to the Bulldogs near the corner. 30-17, Clay Center by 13 points. Marysville with the possession. Claire Cudney to drive, and she's fouled. That's a danger area for the Lady Tigers. Both Courtney Hamill and Allie Wright-Frederick with 2 fouls against, and this will be on one of those 2. And 2 free throws coming to Claire Cudney. Cudney, who is 3 of 4 at the line, has 5 points. She knocks down the first free throw here, gives her 6, and the foul was on Allie, so Wright-Frederick has to come out with that 3rd foul. Savannah Kipfer back on. Cudney made the first and buries the second, and now the Bulldogs are back within 11, 30-19. Pressure again. Lane with it in the backcourt, and it's taken away by Allie Court, and taken back by Bonneblust, and now numbers the other way, 3-on-1. Bonneblust, no look. Kipfer with the left and good. Savannah Kipfer has 6, and the timeout will be taken on the court by Coach Jeff Edwards. It's 32-19. Bonneblust to Kipfer in transition puts the Lady Tigers back on top, 32-19. 7 minutes to work, 3rd quarter when we come back.
Which do you like better? Receiving a Christmas card with a nice picture of Santa or a real picture of your friends and family members? The answer is obvious, so apply the golden rule to your Christmas card this year. The photo station at Patterson's Health Mart will give you the ability to instantly make beautiful Christmas greeting cards with your own family's picture. You can also make a photo collage or a booklet suitable for gift giving. Come see what the photo stations can do at Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy in downtown Clay Center.
32-19, a 13-point advantage. You know, we had the chance to hear from Gabe Ware and Coach McGorge during our halftime. We're going to air that for you again during the boys' halftime in case you didn't get all of it, or some of you might be joining us a little bit later on. We'll have that back on at half. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we join you from the Tigers Den as Clay Center hosts the Wrestling Invitational at the Den, and they'll get started at 9 o'clock. I'll be with you throughout the day, reporting at the top of the hour. And when they get to the finals round, we'll have the Tiger matches live on the air. Thomas Rickley, former Tiger wrestler, is going to be joining us on the air in the afternoon as well. So we'll have that coming your way tomorrow. Here's a Marysville Bulldog pass down court, then a near travel, and it is going to be a turnover. Allie Court went to the ground, and then her foot stepped on their slid, actually, onto the inline, and Clay Center has it back, leading 32-19. Savannah Kipfer with 6 points in the contest tonight after that really nice left-handed lay-in transition the last time down. She has it in the front court now with the dribble. Savannah looks in low, now works it toward the right, brings it back left. Now kind of spreads the defense apart a little bit, looks toward Lauren Lane and gets it to her on the wing right. She'll back it out with the dribble. Lady Tigers by 13, 6.5 to work. We're in the 3rd quarter. Here's Callaway, backdoor look. Lane on the weak side. It's blocked. Bonneblust gets it. She'll take it up. No. Rebound. Courtney Hamill. Power dribble. Up and no. Rebound. Foul called. And this may be on Claire Cudney. If it is, it's her 3rd. So a tough luck shooting inside the paint by Lane, who got it blocked by Cudney, and then Courtney Hamill. But it ends up almost being a bonus because Claire Cudney, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs, picks up her 3rd foul. Lane at the top with the basketball off the inbound. Back in the corner right. Kipfer 3-ball. Bam! Savannah Kipfer with 9 now as she knocks in the triple on the right baseline. And the Lady Tiger lead grows to 35-19. So up by 16, that's their biggest advantage. They had a 15-point lead in the first half. Pass in the paint. Here's Cudney. Takes it up, and it is good. That is through 2 defenders, both Callaway and Hamill in the area. And Cudney able to put it down. She now has 9 points in the game herself. Here's Kipfer down court right side. Free throw line. Bonneblust thought about it, doesn't take it. Now up top to Lane in the corner to Callaway. Sid to the post. Here's Bonneblust off glass and good. Caitlin Bonneblust now has 6. The Lady Tiger lead 37-21. Back left it comes to Cudney beyond the arc. Now right side wing, Allie Court for 2. High archer off glass and down. She has 4. 37-23. Clay Center the lead with 5:08 to work. We're in the 3rd quarter. Lane in the backcourt with pressure to Callaway. Back to Lauren. Needing to break the 10-second barrier. They get it across and to Courtney Hamill, and the 4th foul on Claire Cudney. She thought maybe she could get to the basketball, but Hamill was in position. Draws the foul. That's going to be the 4th now on the Bulldog senior, who has to be checked out now to the sideline with those 4 fouls. Lauren Lane will inbound from the sideline just into the Lady Tiger front court. 37-23 contest. 5 minutes to work in the third. Place into the 14-point lead. Here's Lane. Outside the arc, it goes to Bonenblust. To the corner, Callaway. Skip pass across to Kipfer. Threw her hands a moment. Now gathers it back and has the dribble. Directing traffic with the offense. Goes to the corner left for Callaway. Sid to the post. Here's Bonenblust. To the lane with the left hand. Caitlin Bonenblust now has 8 in the contest. And the 5'9" senior puts the Lady Tigers back on top by 16. Lane just kind of parted for her, and she took it strong with the left and kissed it in. Lauren Lane near steal for Clay Center. Left wing is Cromie. Back outside it comes now across to right. Back left, Cromie the drive. And short, we have a blocking foul. Bonenblust trying to draw the charge on Cromie, and they call her for blocking. And this will be 2 free throws coming for Marysville. Lady Tiger leads 16. Foul on Bonenblust, just her first. So Callie Cromie gets a chance here at the stripe to shoot 2. First free throw is good. She's 2 of 3 now at the line, has 2 points in the game. Leading scorer for Marysville, Claire Cudney on the sideline with 4 fouls. She has 9 points. And now Cromie knocks in both, all of her points from the line. She's 3 of 4. Cromie will come out, court in. Lady Tigers again looking at full court pressure by the Bulldogs. They lead, Clay Center leads 39-25. 4:20 left, third quarter. Kipfer in a double team off to Lauren Lane. Down court right sideline is Callaway. Catches, stops on the wing right, high post Bonenblust. Wanted to pass across Lane, then lost her footing. Almost fell down, now does lose the basketball, and now it's called for the whistle. Bonenblust and Callaway had a double team in the corner that time against Payshaw, but it was a reach and foul against Clay Center, and it goes back the other direction. Bonenblust picks up that foul, so 2 quick whistles against Caitlin. Her only 2 fouls in the game thus far. 39-25, midway point, third quarter. Allie Court to the front, 5 strong. She's fouled on the way in. And a reach in against the Lady Tigers. I think Lauren Lane whistled this time. Correction, that's Bonenblust again. It's her 3rd. So now Coach Jeff Edwards' hand is forced to bring in Addie Mullen. She'll get in at the next dead ball. Inside the paint is Harmer. To Court, drives low, pass across lane, goes to Payshaw. Back outside, 3-point attempt is strong by Larson. She hit one in the first half. In fact, that's the only 3-pointer from either side. And now Marysville turns it over out top. Abby Wright, the sophomore, started to pass. The lane kind of got blocked, and then she had to take a step before she got rid of it. Mullen in. Bonenblust with that 3rd foul is out. We have Addie along with Callaway, Kipfer, Hamill, and Lane on the court. Callaway looks to inbound, does so in the backcourt to Courtney Hamill. Courtney had 6 first-half points, yet to score here in the second half. But Savannah Kipfer's hit a 3 and a driving bucket, and then Caitlin Bonenblust a couple of field goals here in the second as well. 39-25. Clay Center works offense. Kipfer out deep near the timeline. Now gives it off on the wing right to Hamill. Tried to backdoor pass it to a cutting Callaway, and it tipped and knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. Sydney Payshaw knocks it out of bounds, and Clay Center will keep possession. In from the sideline for Marysville is Callie Cromie, and Macy Larson will come off the court. Mullen will inbound. Free throw line extended. That's directly across from the Lady Tiger sideline. Mullen goes out deep to Callaway. Sid with the dribble. Fakes left. Goes right to Mullen. Now fakes it toward the corner. Back outside to Callaway. 3.5 to work third quarter. Clay Center by 14 with possession. Mullen fakes 3 to the corner. Kipfer hit her last 3 ball. Strong this time, but Callaway's there to clean it up. Sid gets it in. She has 4. Clay Center back up again by 16. And the pressure comes. Kipfer chasing from behind. Almost got the steal on Allie Court. Turned away at just the right time. And Marysville keeps it. Left wing jumper up from Payshaw. No good. Rebound inside. Foul on Hamill. And that's going to be a stick-back try from Cromie, and Courtney Hamill picks up her 3rd foul. So the Lady Tigers have a 16-point lead, but they have Allie Wright-Frederick, Caitlin Bonenblust, and Courtney Hamill all with 3 fouls in this game. So at the stripe is going to be Cromie. And he gets the first one to rattle around and fall in. She is 4 of 5 from the free throw line now. All of her points from the stripe. Hamill comes out with that third foul. Chloe Gowd will check in. So you have Mullen, Kipfer, Callaway, Lane, and Gowd on the court for the Lady Tigers. Cromie now 5 of 6 at the stripe. The lead for Clay Center 14 with 3:08 to work in this third quarter. Callaway to the front court, bump from behind, no foul. Now in a double team, they do get the reach as she was getting rid of it to Lauren Lane, and it'll be possession to Clay Center on the sideline. 41-27, 3:03 to work. We're in the third. Mullen will inbound to the backcourt for Sid Callaway. Sid across with the dribble. Works it left, now to the corner for Kipfer. Ball fake and drive. Oh, great look inside. Chloe Gowd up and good. Kipfer the assist. She drew the defender and put a perfect bounce pass on the money for Gowd to lay it up. She has 4 points. The lead, 43-27. Court nearly had it taken away. Now the drive by Payshaw. She is going to be fouled. In fact, the free throw line goes Marysville. Clay Center with the breakdown of the drive by the Bulldogs. Clay Center getting a few help side fouls called and then a few reaches. That's what that one was, as it was called on Chloe Gowd, her first. A great offensive possession the last time down. Clay Center worked possession, got it to the left corner. Kipfer drove strong, had to make the defender, the post inside, come help side on her and cut the lane off, and when she did, Savannah just dropped it right to Chloe Gowd for the easy deuce. Now at the line, Payshaw does make the second of the 2 free throws. It's 43-29. Clay Center the lead. First points of the game for Sydney Payshaw, who is a 5'5" sophomore. Lauren Lane comes out as Megan Robbins checks back on for Clay Center. 2:38 left, third quarter. 43-29. Clay Center leads it here in the third. Savannah Kipfer, hesitation dribble on the right sideline. Now double team, but she gets it to Callaway. Bounce pass in low for Gal, gets knocked out of bounds. That's off the Lady Tigers, and it goes back the other direction. Well, they had a great opportunity in the paint, and the pass from Callaway, Gal just could not quite hang on to it for an easy lay-in. 2:26 left, third quarter. It is a 14-point Clay Center lead. Baseline right is a drive from Cromie now and across to the left baseline to right. Back outside, Allie Court. Cromie has it. Ball fake. Kick out to the point. It goes left down to Dinner. Alex Dinner holds the court. Now the ball stripped by Callaway, picked up by Mullen. Up the floor to Megan Robin. She'll stop and get it back to Mullen to run offense. Clay Center leads here, 43-29 in the league opener at Marysville. Mullen. Out top it comes to Gowd. Now at the free throw line, Kipfer pull-up jumper, short this time. She has been on fire tonight, leads the Lady Tigers in scoring with 9. That one just rimmed off, and a good look from the strike. Baseline right, it goes to Dinner. Kick out to Cromie, guarded by Gowd. 1:35 to work, third quarter. Clay Center's lead is 43-29. Dinner, long three, left side, banks in. Alex Dinner banks it from the left side, almost at the top of the key, and it's a 43-32 game. So for all the Clay Centers have done well, their lead is down to 11. Now Callaway, transition to Megan Robbins. Power dribble, off the glass and good. Robbins has her second field goal, and Clay Center's lead is back to 13. Sid Callaway the assist, 2-on-1 numbers, and Megan Robbins finished it for the Lady Tigers. There's a drive by Court. Gets to the paint, bumped by Mullen, and they're going to stay on the shot here, and 2 free throws coming for Allie Court of the Bulldogs. So 4 points in the game for the senior Court. This will be her first free throw attempt. The foul on Addie Mullen is her second. Team 7. And Court knocks in the first of 2. 5'8" senior for the Bulldogs now with 5 points. Lady Tigers bring Lauren Lane back in along with Haley Jones. Kipfer, Callaway, and Mullen stay on the court. 12-point lead here, 45-33. Free throw misses. Rebound to Lauren Lane. Her outlet pass taken away. Dinner back inside. And a foul called in low. Macy Larson will get to the free throw stripe. And that's just a mistake by the Lady Tigers on the outlet. Went right to Alex Dinner, who attacked. And then the foul called on the attempt by Larson down in low. 54 seconds left, third period. And Larson knocks in the first of the two. She has 4 points. She had a three-pointer back in the first half. Jenner has hit one in the second for Marysville. And they've cut a 116-point lead down to 11. Misses on the second charity. Lauren Lane brings it down and will dribble it up herself. Now she's fouled in the backcourt with 51 to work. That'll be the fourth team foul against the Bulldogs. And Clay Center will have it on the sideline near the scorer's table. Claire Cudney for Marysville out of the game with 4 fouls. And for Clay Center, Wright Frederick, Bonenblust, Hamill all have 3 fouls and have been out quite a bit of this third quarter. 45-34. Addie Mullen brings it through the timeline. Now goes high post to Callaway. Sid, ball fake and drive to the paint. Takes it up over defender, and it rolls off. Jones, big board, weak side, back up and fouled. And Haley Jones stepping to the free throw line. She was 1 of 2 at the stripe in the first half, and that was a strong rebound by the senior. At 5'11", able to go up, rip it down, then take it back up with the left hand and get the bump. And that foul called against J.C. Harmer, her second. Jones at the stripe, buries the first. She has 2 points. 37.5 left third period. Jones makes the first, has one more coming. And this time rims it off the right side. The rebound to Marysville. Brought up the court by Larson. Attacks the paint. And it's stripped away. Battle for loose ball on the sideline. Saved back in by Marysville, but out of bounds was Harmer as she tried to save it back onto the court. Correction, that was actually Larson who was diving out of bounds. It couldn't come up with it. 27.8 to work third quarter, and Coach Jeff Edwards with 3 fouls on Wright, Frederick, Campbell, and Bonenblust bring them back on the court to finish out this third period with the ball in their hands. And a 12-point lead. Here's Bonenblust out at the point. Nobody on her. Now Harmer comes and addresses where she is at, off to Callaway. 13 seconds left. Clay Center wants the final shot. High post left, it comes to Bonenblust. Turns and squares it up with 8. Back outside the lane with 6. Now to Hamill. Looks back door, not there, with 3. With 2. Bonenblust. Will they get a shot off? No. Take it away. And that will end the third quarter. Clay Center's lead is 12 as we go to the final 8. Lady Tigers 46. Marysville 34 when we come back.
Add big flavor to your next get-together with Subway Catering, featuring good-to-go boxed meals with a side and freshly baked cookie, crowd-pleasing giant subs, and piled-high sandwich platters overflowing with flavorific choices. All made the way you say with everything you love. Subway Catering is simple, satisfying with something for everyone. A great value for any budget. Visit Subway.com to order and let us take care of any occasion. Subway, cater fresh.
Some catering orders may require 24-hour advance notice.
Get more than propane when Propane Central delivers. Get a free gas system check, payment plans to fit any budget, and flexible delivery options. You can also earn free gas with their generous customer referral program. Just another way Propane Central offers the best value in propane.
Propane Central, leader, innovator, and friend.
Lady Tigers have a lead of 12 as we go into the final 8 minutes. Savannah Kipfer and Caitlin Bonenblust lead the scoring for Clay Center, both with 9 points in the game. Claire Cudney leads the way for the Bulldogs, also with 9. And the Bulldogs get down court quickly and have cut the lead down to 10. That was Callie Cromie, her first field goal, but she has 7 points now in the game. Clay Center with Hamill, Wright Frederick, Bonenblust, Callaway, and Lane on the court. It's a 46-36 ball game just underway in the fourth quarter. And Lady Tigers just seem to have some things kind of in hand. There's a lob down low. Hamill sets, puts it off glass. No. Rebound tipped around. Lane almost had it. It's kicked to the backcourt and out of bounds to Clay Center. The Lady Tigers will get it back. Hamill caught it down low. I was going to say third quarter, up by 16 midway point of the third period, and some foul trouble for Clay Center. And that lead kind of dwindled, and now it's down to 10, but Clay Center does have the basketball back. Lauren Lane brings it in to Caitlin Bonenblust. Now Lane, who handles the basketball out top quite a bit in the second half, gives it to Wright Frederick on the wing. To the free throw line is Hamill. Courtney hands it off to Lauren Lane. Turns the corner left, kick out for Callaway. Now back outside it comes to Lane. Here's Hamill. free throw line, right elbow. Wide open, looking down low for Bonenbluss. Ball tipped to the baseline, out of bounds to Marysville. Just couldn't hang on to it. So the lead is, again, at 10, but it's possession to Bulldogs. Down court quickly. Allie Court has it out at the point. Wing right, it goes to Cromie. Back left, this is Harmer. Now to Dinner. Alex Dinner gets it off to Court. Claire Cudney, Bulldog leading scorer. Hamill gets the steal. The strip away goes to Bonenbluss. Length of the floor, left-handed lay-in is good. In traffic by Bonenbluss, who now has 11 to lead all scorers. And it's 48-36, Clay Center by a dozen. Marysville with it. We're mentioning Claire Cudney. She has 4 fouls. Set out the final 3 minutes of the third quarter. Still not back on the court yet as they protect her on the sideline. Here's a three-pointer up and no good from Larson. Wright Frederick the rebound. A race to the other end. Allie Wright Frederick all the way to the glass. The sniper puts it home and has 4. And it's 50-36. 6:10 left in the fourth here. And the Lady Tigers jump the lead back up to 14. Hamill near steal. Allie Court able to handle and keep control of it. Wright Frederick, that sprint dribble up the right side, and one defender, Cromie, coming at her, and she just took it stronger to the glass and then softly off the window for the lay-in. Near steal by Callaway as Cromie got caught in a double team down low. Now Alex Dinner outside to Larson. She's guarded by Wright Frederick. 5:40 left. Play Center's lead is 14. Outside Harmer. Bonenbluss called for the reach-in. That'll be her fourth. So Marysville will get a chance at the stripe for 1-1. J.C. Harmer will get that opportunity. She has 4 points, gets to shoot a free throw. This will be a 1-and-1 variety. (50-36), the lead for Clay Center with 5:35 remaining in the game. Harmer misses, rebound off to Lauren Lane. Steps through a double team with the dribble, and now down to the other end, she brings it across and will set offense. Wright Frederick has it outside. Allie to the high post. Hamill hands it off to Callaway. Sid all the way to the glass. Bucket good. Chance at hoop and harm for Sid Callaway. 52-36. Their biggest lead is at 16. They can add one if Callaway can knock in the free throw. She has 6 points now tonight. So Callaway gets the chance at hoop and harm here after the drive. The little curl cut she took, Hamill handed it right off to her, became a screener at that time, and Callaway took care of the rest. She does miss on the free throw. The lead at 16 now for the Lady Tigers. Down court will be Tabby Wright. Out left side it comes. Three-point attempt on the way, no good from Cromie. The rebound away to Courtney Hamill, and she's fouled, headed the other direction. She'll get a free throw opportunity. Both teams now in the bonus from here on out. As the Lady Tigers, Courtney Hamill will step to the line, and again a chance to shoot 2. Bonenbluss will come out. Savannah Kipfer back in. Hamill, who had a double-double in Game 1 and in Game 2, doubles in both points and rebounds, has 6 points in the game tonight, misses on the front end of the 1-and-1. Down court comes Allie Court, chased by Callaway. Now Court left alone for the 3-ball, no good. Rebound inside, picked up by Cromie, and a foul called. Lane and Hamill both in the area, and so possession goes back to the stripe for the Bulldogs. They've had a bunch of free throw opportunities. Allie Cromie's had 4 chances at the stripe, and she'll get 2 more here, as that's the over 10 foul against Clay Center. The foul was called on Courtney Hamill. It's her 4th. And while you've got a 16-point lead, Bonenbluss and Hamill both have 4 fouls right now. Caitlin out of the game. They leave Courtney in for the time being. Wright Frederick also with 3 fouls. Cromie hits 1 of 2. Marysville still yet to bring Claire Cudney back in the game. 4:56 left in this fourth quarter. Clay Center leads 52-37. Kipper will bring it in bounds. Full court pressure by the Bulldogs. Both teams have pressured. Marysville has not backed out of the full court press, even with Clay Center getting buckets off of it. at a pretty regular pace. Here's Kipfer. Good job to get it to the high post. Hamill. Courtney stops back outside for Kipfer. 4:40 left in this game. 52-37. Clay Center leads it here at Marysville. Here's Hamill. Looks to the backdoor cut. Now pulls the trigger from 17 feet. No good. 15-point advantage. Down court will come the Bulldogs. The drive by Claire Cudney. Remember, she had the 4 fouls back in, and she now has 11 points in this game. And it's a 52-39 Clay Center lead of 13. Callaway to Mullen. Addie, a crossover move near the timeline. Brings it across. Now backs it out. Brings it out beyond the arc to Courtney Hamill. Nearing the midway point of the fourth quarter. 13-point Lady Tiger lead. Kipfer to Hamill. Courtney looking inside. Ball fakes. Now gives it away to Lauren Lane on the left wing. Back outside to Callaway. Sid has it. High post is Lane. She'll square it up. Now out top for Kipfer. Marysville in that man-to-man. And now the pass from Kipfer almost taken away. She gets it right back, though. 3:40 left in this game. And a timeout taken by Coach Jeff Edwards. 52-39. Clay Center leads it. 3:41 remains here in the ball game. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball on KCLY.
Wherever the road leads this season, you have to depend on quality tires to get you there safely. Hanson Ford has a huge selection of tires for sale, big brands, and great prices. Now through December 31st, when you buy 4 select tires at Hanson Ford, you can get a $70 mail-in rebate. For the upcoming season, with wet and icy road conditions, you'll feel confident knowing you're riding on tires that perform their best when you need them most. Visit Hanson Ford in Clay Center today.
Make entertaining easy with a delicious assortment of appetizers and finger foods that are perfect for any occasion. Ray's Apple Market can fill a party tray with meat and cheese, fresh vegetables, and a variety of cookies. From a casual weekend get-together to a more elaborate party, the deli department can accommodate your order for a variety of party trays. Call ahead or drop by the deli to place your order. And if you need stocking stuffers or extra gift ideas, gift cards are available in any amount at Ray's Apple Market.
52-39 ball game. Lady Tigers the lead. They have possession with that 13-point advantage. And the basketball in the front court as Sid Callaway holds outside after the Lady Tigers sideline timeout. Now Kipfer in a double team bump to the ground. She'll head to the free throw stripe. 1-and-1 chance here at the line for Clay Center. 3:32 remains, fourth quarter. 1-and-1 opportunity here for the Lady Tigers as Savannah Kipfer steps to the stripe. First free throw on its way is up and good. And Kipfer's in double digits now with 10. A three-pointer, 3 buckets, and now a free throw. And she and Caitlin Bonenbless both in double digits. 53-39. Free throw misses here. Rebound away to Cromie. In the backcourt for the basketball will be Larson, handed in the corner to Claire Cudney. She'll drive, cut off, shot is short, gets her own rebound, back up off glass, no good. Rebound battled for it. Callaway who comes out of there with it. Sid now in transition. Lady Tigers lead it 53-39. Addie Mullen with it out top. She is checked out there by Pesha. High post is Lauren Lane. Oh, what a look for Kipfer, up and fouled. She's headed back to the stripe, and that's number 5 on Claire Cudney. But what a drop-off by Lauren Lane. A little wraparound pass, just left it on the ground, let it right to Savannah Kipfer, took it strong, and she's back at the line. 1 of 4 from the free throw strike for the senior. Again, Claire Cudney with her 5th foul will have to come out. Wright, Frederick, and Bonenbless back on for the Lady Tigers. Callaway and Ham will get a breather. Lane, Mullen on the court, and then Kipfer at the stripe with a chance to shoot 2. 10 points in the game. 53-39. First free throw is up and good. That's 11 now for both Kipfer and Bonenbless tonight. And Savannah can add to it. 3:01 remains fourth. Free throw rattles off, tipped around inside, picked up by Pesha. Off to Allie Court, who brings it through the timeline. Clay Center man-to-man. Bonenbless guarding on court. Now she goes back outside. Pesha takes it left. On the wing, Larson for 3. Strong. Rebound tipped in low. Picked up by Lauren Lane. She dribbles out of a crowd and now stops, crosses over, and brings it across with a pass to Kipfer. Savannah, she holds outside. Marysville really overplaying right now with 2.5 left to go in this game. Here's Lauren Lane. She turns, attacks the paint, off window, bucket good by Lauren Lane. She has 8 now, her first points of the second half, and it's the biggest lead of the game now for Clay Center at 56-39. The drive by Larson, kick out. Cromie across lane, Dinner, 2-pointer up and good. Correction, that's Tabby Wright with her first bucket. 56-41, Clay Center leads by 15. Here's Wright Frederick to Bonenblust toward the paint, stops, kick out, Kipper, 2-ball in the way, rattles in, then rattles back out. She's had the hot hand this evening. That one did not go down. 56-41. Here's a drive by Larson. Missed. Rebound weak side is Bonenblust. Wright Frederick brings it across, and Coach Jeff Edwards yells for a slow down to his team with 1:40 left in the 15-point lead. Now the pass from Wright Frederick's going to be taken away, and she fouls. And it'll be free throws at the other end for Allie Court. Court, who has 5 points in the game. So Wright Frederick picks up her 4th foul. 1:37 to work, 4th quarter. Clay Center staying off the lane. The officials will make them fill the lane. And so at the stripe will be Court. 56-41. Free throw rattles out. Court is now 1 of 3 at the line. Hamill and Callaway back in. Mullen and Lane come out. Kipfer, Bonenblust, and Wright Frederick still on the court with 1:37 to work, and Clay Center with a 56-41 lead. Looking to go to 3-0 and the opening game of NCKL play. Allie Court makes 1 of 2. She has 6 points now. Clay Center with the basketball. Long down court pass. Callaway right wing. Stops. Back outside to Wright Frederick. 1:25 to work. Gets it off to Courtney Hamill. Near the top of the key 3-point line. And now Callaway ends up with a bump as they try to pass across lane. And to the free throw line will be Grace Stows. She'll get 2 free throw attempts. There's a $1:20 to work here in the 4th. Clay Center on top, 56-42. In the Lady Tigers, led by 9 after 1 quarter, up 13 at half. They led 46-34 going into the final 8 minutes, and finally stretched that lead to as many as 17, and right now lead it by 14 at 56-42, and Stows misses on the first of 2 free throws. Second Charity on its way. This one's also short. Rebound to Bonenblust. She may be at a double-double already. Obviously unable to keep the individual rebounding stats. Kipfer, great look for Hamill. Bucket good. Transition. Courtney Hamill now with 8. What a feed from Savannah Kipfer. Timeout taken. 58-42. Lady Tigers lead it. 1:09 remains. We're back in just a moment.
Central Valley Ag offers grain producers a grain advisor program.
That allows third-party professional traders to market bushels on behalf of the producer.
CVA's Pro Edge grain sales manager Luke Beckman says a limited-time marketing window is open right now.
You're going to sign bushels up through the program, let CVA market those, see what we can do for you as far as price.
Sign-up deadline is December 15th. Ask for details on the grain advisor program at your nearest Central Valley Ag.
Where the customer comes first.
58-42, Lady Tigers by 16 here on the road at Marysville. Leading the way, Savannah Kipfer and Caitlin Bonenblust. Bonenblust both with 11, but it has been a well-balanced attack tonight for Clay Center. A lot of numbers from a lot of people in a 58-42 lead right now. Marysville has the basketball. Out of the timeout, Megan Robbins and Haley Jones checking in. Kipfer and Callaway stay in, and also Chloe Gowg back on the floor. Larson, 3-ball right wing, short. Long rebound, tracked down by Haley Jones, who's had a nice night, especially rebounding. Long outlet pass. Chloe Gowg's got a chance in transition. She's going to be fouled and will be at the free throw line. 54 to work here in the 4th. Clay Center leads by 16. Their biggest advantage in the game has been 17 points. Chloe Gowg has a chance to match and maybe put them past that as she heads to the line here with 4 points in the contest. She's 2 of 2 from the stripe. First free throw is up and down. That's 5 in the game for Gowd. 3 of 3 at the line. Kipfer comes out, the senior, with a big night tonight. They bring Addie Mullen back in. 59-42. And the second free throw misses. Clay Center leads it by 17, under a minute to go. Down court quickly, Marysville. Larson, right wing, long 3-ball, rims out. Rebound to Alley Court, back up, no. Jones keeps it alive on a defensive board. Now the ball loose in the lane, and it's going to be picked up by Callaway, who saves it to Jones. Great look down the court from Mullen. Across paint, Gowd up off glass. Yes! Haley Jones with a tremendous outlet, and then Mullen finds Chloe Gowd, who now has 7 in the game. And with 24 to work, Clay Center's gone up by 19. There is a foul down the floor that's going to go against Clay Center and put Sydney Payshaw at the stripe to shoot 2. She's 2 of 2 at the line. Her only points coming from the stripe. The foul on Megan Robbins, her first. And at the free throw line, Payshaw has a 3 for 3 night at the stripe for the 5'5" sophomore. The lead is 18 for Clay Center. And both are down. Lady Tigers have the length of the floor to go. Nobody's taking it out of bounds just yet. Now they get out of bounds. 24 to work. Comes into Robbins in the backcourt. One dribble and right back to Callaway. Now Sid will bring it herself. Splits the defense toward the lane. Takes it with the left and good. What a move from Sid Callaway. Like a thoroughbred racing down the court. Callaway now with 8. Here's a drive by Alley Court the other direction. No. Rebound to Gowd with 3, with 2, and Clay Center can just hang on to it and put this win in the book. 63-44. The Lady Tigers post win number 3 on the season over the Marysville Bulldogs and go to 1-0 in great play. Stay with us. Post game will be coming up next.
When it comes to your mortgage, are you looking for low rates? Are you looking for high savings?
Yeah. United Bank and Trust has what you're looking for when it comes to refinancing. Low rates, helpful staff, and convenience. Visit their online mortgage center at www.ubankonline.com or stop by any of their locations to get on your way to saving.
Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Did you know that high school students who play sports are also likely to excel in academics? That shouldn't be a surprise. The values of self-motivation, determination, and hard work, especially when the going gets tough, result in success both on the court and in the classroom. I'm Brett Hupka with Clay County National Bank, and we're proud to support our student athletes as they gain skills in both leadership and teamwork. Our best to the Tigers from Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Every major construction project uses concrete in one form or another. From residential driveways to basements, patios, and curbs, Midwest Products make great use of their ready-mix concrete. They operate 4 state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington to meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. Livestock slats, feed bunks, landscape rock, and more are all available from Midwest Products. Give them a call for all your jobs that require ready-mix concrete. 800-371-2252.
Take control of your farm with Base Station 3 from Valley Irrigation. Base Station 3 is the most state-of-the-art irrigation management system available, giving you unprecedented control over your operation. Manage all of your irrigation equipment anytime, anywhere. Experience the innovation and reliability you expect from Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Balanced attack, to say the least, for the Lady Tigers here tonight as they win it 63-44 over the Marysville Bulldogs, and a lot of people get into the act in this one. It's led by 2 double-digit scores in Savannah Kipfer and Caitlin Bonenbless, both with 11. Kipfer had 7 of those in the second half, including a 3-pointer. Bonenbless had 6 of her 11 in the second half as well. Then you get 3 with 8 points. Lauren Lane, Courtney Hamill, and Sid Callaway had 8 apiece. 4 points coming from Allie Wright-Frederick. Chloe Gowd had 7. 4 points also from Megan Robbins, and then 2 from Haley Jones. And again, a lot of people getting in the scoring column, but much more than that. Their defense really put the hammer down on Marysville for the most part this evening. A couple of stretches where the Bulldogs got it back to where it was kind of in reach again, but the Lady Tigers just would not let them get back in it beyond. They got it as close as 9 points at one time in that second half. The Lady Tigers led by 13 at halftime, and then go on to win it 63-44. Claire Cudney led the way for the Bulldogs with 11, 8 from Callie Cromie. They get 6 from Allie Court, 5 for Alex Dinner, 4 each from Sydney Payshoff, Macy Larson, and J.C. Harmer. 2 points from Tabby Wright. Again, the Clay Center Lady Tigers win 63-44. 11 each from Savannah Kipper and Caitlin Bonenblust. 8 each from Courtney Hamel, Sid Calloway, Lauren Lane. 7 from Chloe Gaug. 4 apiece from Allie Wright Frederick and Megan Robbins. 2 from Haley Jones. Great effort and a balanced attack, as mentioned, by Clay Center to put this one away, 63-44. That is your Farmers Union Insurance post-game show here on a Friday night. We still have boys basketball on the way. Stay tuned for that. Again, the Lady Tigers win it 63-44. That is your Farmers Union Insurance post-game show.